Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. This is the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Auburn Tigers, taking on the number 3 seed in the playoff, the Texas A&M Aggies. EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. Kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. It's an option look. Sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Boy, they go with the quarterback option here, and the play just didn't seem to feel like it had much of a chance. The execution just off. You got to either keep that or pitch it. He was a little bit hesitant and allowed the defense to get to him.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Dropping back. It's Baker. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Took contact on the throw. Oh, and another incompletion.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And the punt team now on to kick it away. He's on to boot it away now. And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team.
This is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Well, you wonder if the receiver adjusted his route to get closer to that 1st down line. Whatever he did, it works. Move the sticks.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Handoff here from the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Here's a throw underneath to the back. Breaks loose at the 45. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Toss play to the outside. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down to 17.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Quick pass, the catch is made. Touchdown, Texas A&M, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field for very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
You know, when we were out of practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
And the extra point was up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. They start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
2nd down play coming up. Here comes a handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. To throw, it's Baker. Looking right, this one caught. And that will pick up the first down. They'll spot it at 38.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on the 3rd down play. They knew they were going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
They bring him down after a short gain there.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
The back's got it. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42.
Chris, just think of the list of Auburn running backs. I mean, you see this guy pick up a first down, and you're starting to see a little bit of Bo Jackson in it. Maybe a combo. Remember those days of Cadillac Williams and Ronnie Brown when they were in that backfield? Trey Mason. Oh, so many great backs that Auburn has enjoyed, and this guy's looking good.
Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
so much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open, the quarterback makes the right throw, and look at these yards.
There's a stiff arm. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15.
What a drive by this offense. Another big gain, and look at the defense. Huffing and puffing, hands on their hips. This offense is wearing them down both mentally and physically.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now.
It can be hard sometimes in a pre-snap, but if the quarterback can identify the outside coverage, he can avoid these kind of losses. This was just man coverage on the outside, and the secondary pounced on that screen.
Scanning the field, it's Baker. Gets made on the out route. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
And as we break for the quarter, Kirk, it's Texas A&M on top. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. We begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. Too much on that throw.
Well, it's decision time now, Chris. Fourth and short coming up, and you know they're thinking about going for this one. Likely looking at that play sheet and finding the go-to play that'll help them pick up this first down and keep this drive alive. They're thinking 6 points.
Offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on fourth down. It's press coverage now from these DBs. He's throwing for it on fourth down. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now second down and 14. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. They look to throw it here on second down. The ball is caught. Gets some space around the 30. Gets out of bounds after a solid gain.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Receiver in motion now. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for the wide out. He's wide open. Look out. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
Boy, a huge play here for Texas A&M. A nice throw, but even a better catch by this wide receiver. Man, they've had some great ones over the years at College Station. Guys like Mike Evans and Anais Smith most recently. Going back to Christian Kirk. Guys with some size and speed.
Texas A&M getting set with a first and 10 now. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. Finding space at the 20. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Aggies.
Man, I love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. The defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball, and then the speed afterwards, and it's a touchdown.
And now they'll set up for the point after. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Returner looking to create better field position. Coverage team brings down the returner.
That return backfires on him. Now your offense is stuck with the ball inside their own 10.
And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. Remember, last time they went for it on fourth down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Fights off a defender. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. First down. First down and 10.
Well, we've seen them do this in the past. A good throw, get the first, and here comes the tempo.
Looking deep down the left side. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard by this aggressive chance by this offense and good position to take that throw away.
Second and 10 after the incompletion. Let's see what they can create here now to avoid a third and long. Quarterback will throw it off the one pass option.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit, the swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the...
And it's hauled in way downfield. This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, third down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a first down.
We make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Ball handed off. They finally stop him at the 8. It'll be first and goal.
Well, you keep getting these chunk runs by this offense. They keep moving the chains and putting a lot of pressure on this defense, especially on a long drive like this. This defense looks clearly worn down.
A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. Back to throw. It's Baker. Looking to scramble. Touchdown, Auburn. A much-needed counterpunch delivered. A much-needed score for trying to just hang in this game right now.
Man, I love that they're not giving up. They are continuing to fight, to try to get themselves back into this game.
Make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Caught quickly. And they bring him down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw.
Well, that time they're able to work the slot across the field on the drag. Precise route and a good throw.
The completion makes it second down. Run it from the gun. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Just a great job by this defense defending this RPO. They sat back, and then they overcommitted to stop the run game, and it works out.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Tackled at the 32. It's enough for a first down.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Bringing pressure. Pass not complete, but there was a lot of contact there, and here comes a late flag. The offense gets a fresh set of downs after the PI. We'll see if the defense can regroup. So the offense comes up now on first down thanks to that costly penalty. First down, looking to throw the ball. It's incomplete. There is a marker down on the field. Let's check out that call. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. Receivers are bunched together. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to throw yet again. The pocket breaking down. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. The Aggies will line up to punt it away. Field it at the 25. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. To throw, it's Baker. A deep shot to the left side. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Chris, the defense catches a break here. They got behind coverage, looked like a big play, if not a touchdown, and the receiver just dropped the ball.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. This time it's complete. They get him down, but not before he gets to the +38.
Boy, another positive positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick catch. They bring him down, but a solid game there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Well, there aren't very many things that can get to a quarterback of this magnitude. I think it's safe to say that good pressure by the defense can get to any quarterback.
So it's third and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
Well, the offense failed earlier on a fourth down attempt. They'll try it again here. Back to throw. It's Baker. He's got it. And that is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going. Auburn getting set for their first and 10 coming up. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. The shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Touchdown, Tigers. A great catch and run for 6. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
This is a squib kick right to one of the blockers on the return team. He's brought down at the 37 after a strong return. Just time enough for one more play in the half. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Finds an open target on the left side. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain in that play. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. And he takes this from inside the 5. He steps out of bounds at the 26. To jump on top here as we get the third quarter going. Looking to set up a screen pass here. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody
wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
That run sets up a critical third down play. Can he get there on the ground? Stopped on third for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
And the Aggies will line up to boot it away. We're going to kick it away for the second time. And the return ends with the man stepping out of bounds. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Scanning the field. It's Baker. Grab down the middle. It's Harris. So the big gain wiped away by the penalty, and the offense moving backwards. Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Over the middle, it's Harris. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
First down here at their own 41. One explosive play has jump-started this drive. And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run. Not enough for a first.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
The gain makes it second and medium. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. And he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. Looks right for a quick completion. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver.
Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn. And they jump on top here in the second half.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield. That's why he got that ball to the end zone.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. offense heads back out onto the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? And looking to throw now on first down. He'll take a deep shot here. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Could take it all the way. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
The offense with 3 tight ends now in first down, trying to create a mismatch. They'll test the right side here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Oh, what a move. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here.
Well, when you get down into the red zone, one thing we know about quarterbacks in the passing game is the windows are tight. Love to see this offense here picking up some positive yards down in this tight area by getting the ball to a playmaker and letting him do his thing.
So he finds one of his favorite targets. Kirk defense thinking, what do we have to do to stop this guy?
How about the double coverage on 3rd down? Great call to be able to try to take away this highly touted wide receiver. And the quarterback is still looking to go to his guy for the conversion, and he comes through. No wonder he keeps throwing him the football.
Designed quarterback run. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Tigers.
Because that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Aggies offense back on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Pressure is coming. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Close to the tight end. Oh, he makes the catch. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Man, is this guy a tough matchup or what? Not only are you trying to prevent him from making just a catch, but then you got to bring him down to prevent more yards after the catch.
First down, looking to throw the football. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be first down yardage. Offense showing a bunch formation now. Back to throw again. Catch made on the left side. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Ooh, that was pretty. The receiver broke down his defender on that curl against man-to-man coverage. That's how you win one-on-ones.
This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking deep downfield to the left. Touchdown, Texas A&M. And 6 more points to the total.
Well, another touchdown pass for this quarterback. Multiple scores on the day. He is in total control of this offense right now, and the defense just doesn't have an answer.
And the point after gets them within a touchdown, 28-21. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Important second down play coming up. They'll hand it off. Tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. And then first down right back to the running game. Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it for the third quarter of play. As we head to the fourth, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Looks like Auburn will have the first down.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This could create some problems for a defense. Out of the shotgun, he heaves it off. Makes the catch for the defense, breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain.
I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the option play. Pitch to the back. He's past the marker and still going. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Well, it wasn't necessarily pretty or a game changer, but those option plays are sometimes best used to just get enough to just get a first down. I think that was the thinking on this last play. The defense has to be more aware in these kind of situations.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
After the incompletion, second and 10 from the 29. Back to pass. It's Baker. The pass rush closing in. It's a shovel pass caught, and he will be stuffed for no gain.
How about the discipline of this defense here on second down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's third down.
We come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Lets it go quickly. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there.
Well, he's been their go-to guy all game long. They needed a big play there on third down. They go his way again, and it works out.
Here's a handoff on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
That's exactly how you want to start this drive, working with a lead in the 4th quarter. Take as much time off this clock as possible, and that's a great way to get this drive started.
Solid 1st down gain sets the ball up close to the goal line. Can they finish it off here on 2nd and goal? Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Touchdown, Auburn. This offense cannot be stopped.
And it's just a thing of beauty to watch this offense. That's this guy's 3rd touchdown. But give the offensive line a lot of credit. They're getting enough of a push to give him some room to show you what he can do with that space.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. Can the defense make adjustments? Looking to throw it on 1st down. They trap him for a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Defense is coming after him. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. It's a bunch formation. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Here's a fumble way behind that. That'll be a safety.
Wow, that was ugly, especially the timing of this. Now in the 4th quarter, you're trying to get back into this game, and you give up a safety. Now there's still some time left, but you've really killed any momentum at all trying to get back into the game.
Comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Solid gain. Moves the ball to the 43.
Well, this is where you really rely on your offensive line. You're late in the game. You got the lead. You got to run the football. They know you're going to run the football. Get behind that big offensive line. Run that running back. Make sure he protects the football. And you got a great chance at a victory.
Pounding away with the run game. He'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Looking downfield, it's Baker. He's running out of time here. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, a questionable call there on 3rd down. I know they don't convert, but why not run the ball? Keep the clock moving, especially working with the lead in the 4th quarter. Now you got a big decision here on 4th down and short.
They'll kick it away here. And the returner will be brought down. Comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Remember, the last time out there, they surrendered a safety. They got to regroup from that right away. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it with room to run. Breaks into the clear. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. The Aggies hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Just gets it away. It's a deep ball. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Aggies.
Boy, what a throw. But what's more impressive is the toughness by that quarterback, knowing he's about to get hit and still makes that throw.
And now we'll go for a two-point conversion. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And it falls incomplete.
A great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the two-point try.
I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team, all over that to make the recovery.
Chris, as you know, the chances are you're not going to recover these, but still, the hands team deserves a lot of credit for executing and coming up with the ball. You can't overstate the importance of a good special teams unit.
And the Auburn offense back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Breaks into open space. He's got the first and still going. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
Man, this defense is already struggling to defend the pass. I think their eyes are in the backfield. They're worried about where's the next pass play, and now they got to deal with the option. A lot to deal with against this offense.
Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made, but there's a flag down on the field. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Offense self-destructing. Penalty makes it 1st and 20. To the air, it's Baker. Caught by the receiver. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Second down after that previous play. Offense looking to throw the ball. Pass caught. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Now the senior tries to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
Well, they go to the air to try to pick up this first down, but it just wasn't meant to be. Defense was ready, made sure to force them into this 4th down situation.
He got it. The field goal's good. And that will extend their lead even further.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
This is a squib kick. Picked up by one of the up men. Tackle is made at the 38. That's a good kick return. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. Any hopes of staying alive in the playoff depend on making a play, scoring, and scoring quickly here. It's desperation time. Quarterback making some changes at the line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Wide open downfield. Tackle made after a big gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. It is intercepted. Not a long return, but the pick changes possession. The offense will take over at the 28.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
And the run moves the ball up to the 33. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. So second and short here, exactly what you want when you're trying to run the clock out and secure the victory. Leaning on the run game here late. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Well, this is a huge third down coming up here. And here's where that chess match comes to head. And for the defense, they desperately need to make a play if they believe they have any chance of coming back to win this game.
Third down play for this offense. It's a short completion to the big tight end.
Good job here by the defense on third down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
Punt team making their way on the field. He's on to boot it away now. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. He lets it rip. And he throws his third interception of the day.
Boy, the offense just could not afford to throw this interception. It's already a two-possession game. By throwing this pick, now you wonder how many more opportunities will you get.
And it's a kneel down. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as